Hello everyone. In the previous lecture, we have discussed the basic concept of translation of axis, that is shifting the origin from 0 comma 0 to some h comma k, so that what will be the change in the coordinates of x comma y in the new system. Shifting origin from 0 0 to h comma k, in the sense we are getting the new coordinate system without changing the direction of the x axis and y axis. And definitely when there is a change in the origin, there will be change in the point what we are taking in the old system. P x comma y, small x and small y we consider with respect to old axis, and capital X and capital Y with respect to new axis. And what is the relations we have got? X is equal to capital X plus h and y is equal to capital Y plus k. These are the relations we have got in between small x, capital X and h. By this we can make the subject to either capital X or h. If you want the subject as capital X, x minus h. If you want the subject as capital Y, y minus k. If you want the subject as h, x minus capital X and y minus capital Y for k. In such a way, we have to keep on transforming according to our need. Okay. Today we will be discussing some applications based on this translation of axis. Okay, so that you will get better clarity. Right on the first problem. When the axes are translated, when the axes are translated to the point phi comma minus 2, to the point phi comma minus 2, then the transformed form of the equation xy plus 2x minus 5y minus 11 equal to 0 is, please note down the options also, capital X by capital Y is equal to 1, capital Y by X is equal to 1, capital X into Y is equal to 1, capital X Y square is equal to 2. So what do you understand by reading the question? I have told you in the previous discussion also. First, the given coordinate with respect to old axis or new axis is very important. Here we are talking about the axes are translated to the point phi comma minus 2. Means this is taken as h comma k, because axis translated in the sense origin shifted to h comma k, that is phi comma minus 2. Given the equation in the old system, so our outputs all are in new system. That means we are supposed to replace a small x and small y by capital X and h terms. So what are the equations here? X is equal to capital X plus h, that is capital X plus 5, and y is equal to capital Y plus k, that is capital Y plus what is k, minus 2. So in the given equation, we have to replace capital X, small x by x plus 5 and small y by y minus 2 to obtain the equation in the new system, so that the outcome will be in terms of capital X and capital Y. Okay, capital X plus 5 into capital Y minus 2 plus 2 into capital X plus 5 minus 5 into capital Y minus 2 minus 11 is equal to 0. X into y minus 2x plus 5y minus 10 plus 2x plus 10 minus 5y plus 10 minus 11 equal to 0. Minus 10 plus 10 gets cancelled, plus 5 and minus 5 gets cancelled, and minus 2x and plus 2x gets cancelled. Finally, what we have, capital XY is equal to 10 minus 11 minus 1, which is equal to plus 1. Therefore, we have got XY is equal to 1. Which is the suitable option here? The third option. So, what do you understand here? First, taking the given coordinate as whether it is h comma k or small x small y or capital X capital Y, or we are supposed to calculate in the new system or old system, that's very important. Here very clearly the axis translated to h comma k, that is 5 comma minus 2, and the given equation is with respect to old system, and the outputs are in new system, so that we are supposed to express small x and small y in terms of capital X and capital Y, and that are to be replaced in the equation, so that we will be getting the output as xy is equal to 1. See, let's go for the next problem. When the origin is shifted to a point P, when the origin is shifted to a point P, when the origin is shifted to a point P, the point 2 comma 0, the point 2 comma 0 is transformed to 0 comma 4, is transformed to 0 comma 4. Then the coordinates of P, then the coordinates of P. Let's write the options here. 2 comma minus 4, minus 2 comma 4, minus 2 minus 4, and 2 comma 4. So read the question properly so that we understand the given coordinates are reflects what. When the origin is shifted to a point P, means unknown, means when 0 comma 0 shifted to some point P, in the sense that P is unknown here, so that very clearly our subject is to calculate h comma k. The point 2 comma 0 is transformed to 0 comma 4, means when 0 0 shifted to some h comma k, 2 comma 0 translated to 0 comma 4, means it is small x and small y, and it is capital X and capital Y. Transformed coordinate will be taking as capital X and capital Y. Okay. Very clearly, what is the relation we have? Small x is equal to capital X plus h, and small y is equal to capital Y plus k. What is our subject? H and k. What we will get? X minus capital X and y minus capital Y. Please substitute here. What is small x? 2 minus 0, which is equal to 2, and h. And what is k? K is equal to y minus capital Y. What is y? 0 minus 4. Okay, that is equal to minus 4. So that we are getting 2 comma minus 4 as P. That is h comma k is 2 comma minus 4. So according to options, the suitable one is first option. See how nicely the question is framed here. Very basic questions, all these, not so difficult. Okay, but in CBSE it has no special weightage, but this concept will be used in some other chapters of coordinate geometry. That's the reason I am discussing this. Okay, here in the problem, transformed, we are given with the old coordinates as well new coordinates, and asking to calculate the origin shifted to which point. That's the reason I have made this object into h comma k, and hence we have obtained 2 comma minus 4. That is the first option. Fine. Let's go with the next problem. If the axes are transformed, if the axes are transformed, or translated, anything, to the point minus 2 comma minus 3, to the point minus 2 comma minus 3. Then the equation x square plus 3y square plus 4x plus 18y plus 30 is equal to 0. X square plus 3y square plus 4x plus 18y plus 30 is equal to 0. Transforms to means definitely the outcome will be in terms of capital X and capital Y. X square plus y square is equal to 4. Capital X square plus 3y square equal to 1. X square minus y square equal to 4. X square minus 3y square equal to 1. What the question speaks here very clearly. Axes are translated to the point minus 2 and minus 3. Means here the given coordinates are h comma k. Therefore, x is equal to, here we will write, x is equal to capital X plus h, that is capital X, what is h? Minus 2. Y is equal to capital Y minus plus k, that is capital Y minus 3. Therefore, the outcome will be in terms of, as the outcome in terms of capital X and capital Y, will be replacing x and y in terms of x minus 2 and y minus 3. Please be careful in calculations. Generally, most of the students may commit error in simplifying the equations. 4 into x minus 2 plus 18 into y minus 3 plus 30 is equal to 0. X minus 2 whole square plus 3 into y minus 3 whole square plus 4 into x minus 2 plus 18 into y minus 3 plus 30 equal to 0. Chalo, expand this. It is according to a minus b whole square. Here also according to a minus b whole square. X square plus 4 minus 2x plus 3 times of y square plus 9 minus 6y plus 4x minus 8 plus 18y minus 54 plus 30 is equal to 0. Capital X square plus minus 2x plus 4 plus 3y square plus 27 minus 18y plus 4x minus 8 plus 18y minus 54 plus 30 is equal to 0. We have to simplify this. The long expression what we have got. So what we have, x square terms, how many we have? Only one term, and 3y square only one term. So x square plus 3y square. So very clearly according to options we are not finding any xy terms, that means they may get cancelled here. Minus 2x plus 4x plus 2x here. Any more x terms? X minus 2 whole square plus 3 into y minus 3 whole square, 4 into x minus 2 plus 18 into y minus 3 plus 30. X square minus 2x, it is minus 4x, because a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, minus 4x and plus 4x gets cancelled. This is the reason we may commit very silly errors, so that please be careful. And y terms, minus 18y and plus 18y. And coming to constants, we are left with only constants. Minus 54 plus 30, minus 24, minus 24 minus 8, minus 32, minus 32 plus 4, minus 28, minus 28 plus 27, minus 1. So that minus 1 is equal to 0, and hence x square plus 3y square is equal to 1. See how faster you should be in calculations. Otherwise time factor is very important here. Addition, subtractions, we should do some faster, then only we can save our time. So here we are getting the fourth question as option 2, that is x square plus 3y square is equal to 1. Any difficulty here? Nothing. We could get the equation very easily just by the understanding the question. Chalo, take this problem. If the transformed equation of a curve, if the transformed equation of a curve when the origin is translated to when the origin is translated to 1, 1 is capital X square plus y square plus 2x minus y plus 2 equal to 0. Plus 2x minus y plus 2 equal to 0. Then the original equation of the curve. Here we have the options. X square plus 2y square equal to 1. X square plus y square plus 3y plus 3 equal to 0. X square plus y square plus 3y minus 3 equal to 0. And x square plus y square minus 3y plus 3 equal to 0. Minus 3y plus 3 equal to 0. Very clearly, what do you understand by reading the question? You are given with h comma k translated to h comma k, that is 1 comma 1. Already you are given with the transformed equation. When some original equation got changed to this particular equation on shifting the origin from 0 comma 0 to 1 comma k. So what is that original equation? That's the question. Already ఇక్కడ origin ఎక్కడ షిఫ్ట్ చేశారు ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది, transformed equation ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. So what would be the old equation? Means with respect to old system, old coordinate system. You are given with respect to new coordinate system. So what do you understand here? This is something different. What is that? You are supposed to make the subject into according to the given condition that x is equal to capital X plus h. Therefore by this capital X is equal to x minus h. So capital X is equal to x. What is h here? 1. So x minus 1. And similarly y is equal to capital Y plus k. Therefore capital Y is equal to, making the subject into capital Y because the given equation in terms of capital X and capital Y. Y minus k, that is y minus what is k? 1. Means here in the given equation you are supposed to replace capital X and capital Y by x minus 1 and y minus 1. I am erasing these options here for my board convenience. Let us substitute and see what we are going to get. X square, that is x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square plus 2 into x minus 1 minus of y minus 1 plus 2 is equal to 0. Here please be careful. Generally when there is no coefficient along with y, directly you may write minus y minus 1. Here it reflects some wrong output because When you are having minus sign, you have to write the its immediate expression under the bracket so that you will multiply it. Okay. Yeah, let's see what is the expansion of these two according to a minus b whole square. X square plus 1 minus 2x plus y square plus 1 minus 2y plus 2x minus 2 minus y minus 2 minus plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 0. This is the reason I told you. Let's see, x square plus y square, we have only two terms. Minus 2x and plus 2x gets cancelled. Any more x terms? No more. Minus y minus 2y minus 3y. 1 plus 1 2, minus 2 plus 2 gets cancelled. We are left with only two more constants. Plus 2 is equal to 0. Means here the outcome, outcome whatever we have got in terms of small x and small y, nothing but it is the old equation. Means the equation what we obtained is according to the old coordinate system. Means we with the help of the new equation as well the origin, we could trace out the equation in the old system, that is x square plus y square minus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. None of the options here. Yeah, we left with one more one. So plus 3. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 and minus 2 gets cancelled. We are left with plus 3. Therefore, the suitable option is x square plus y square minus 3y plus 3 is equal to 0. So, the fourth option. The suitable option here, fourth option. See, in this way, you are supposed to work out the problems of, tell me, transformed equations. It is the type 1. Means in type 1 so far we have been discussing only the problems based on shifting the origin from 0 comma 0 to h comma k without changing the direction of the coordinate system, that is x axis and y axis. Okay. Yeah, in the next class we'll go with some other problems, like the next concept we will be discussing the rotation of the axis and then problems based on that. Okay, thank you.